Hey everyone, so welcome to your October readings. Of course, this is for the whole month of October. It is a much larger spread than my weeklies. It will not resonate with everybody, but hopefully you can take something back with you. It is a general reading, of course, and also check out your rising and moon signs as well for more clarity. And what else? Oh, I do personal readings now. That's in my About section, the About tab. If you just look on by the videos, now there's an About tab. If you're on a phone, you have to slide it over a little bit more, or else you can't see it. So with that, I guess let's begin. All right. Hey Leo, how you doing? Leo, this is your reading for October 2019, and I'm sorry for the beeping in the background. It's a car siren going off. You would think I live in Beirut. I do not. People in their cars, and that's been going on for a while. But anyway, I digress. So, we're going to see what the universe has to say for you and me, because I'm also a Leo. And this is our October 2019 reading. So, my dear Leos, let's see what the cards have to say. All right, so the top cards are the past. Then we have the present, and then we have advice or things that we may have to overcome from tarot, from the universe, and we have the future, which is usually about 3 months. All right, so the overall riding energy is the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups can be reflecting about the past, looking back at the past for some particular reason. It can also mean that your soul family is watching over you, helping you out. And your soul family could be your family that is still alive or people that have passed away. So it's a little bit of a reflection about the past. So let's see what we got here. We have the Four of Swords, which is all about retreat, could be about sickness, reflecting. It's about taking a moment out. And then we have the Knight of Swords rushing in. New ideas, could be new information coming in, communication, could be law and order, new ideas. And then we have the Knight of Cups coming in now with an offer, a new emotional offer. It could be an offer of love, but it could be any kind of emotional offer that will bring you some kind of emotional contentment. So if it's a job or something, that'll bring you emotional contentment. And then you have a victory, and this is all in the past, reflected in the past here. So with this new information, I think it looks like people are helping you with something, that there was a victory, and that's just kind of in the past. So let's see what's going on. This could be you too. You could have been reflecting for a while, like in more of a spiritual way, about things maybe that happened, and maybe you're taking new ideas and a new emotional attitude to it, and that's the victory right there unto itself. So, because we are looking towards the past here a little bit, you have the next card is the Hangman, and the Hangman is either the universe saying, we're not quite ready with your manifestation yet because everything hasn't fallen into place yet. It can be a holding period, or it could be that means that you have to look at things in a different perspective. You have to try new things, look at things in a different way. Right next to it, you have our the Sun, which is one of our cards, Leo card, and it is all about love, joy, abundance, fertility. It's a beautiful card. It's a beautiful card of inspiration. The sun shining on everything. It can also reveal secrets, like things could be exposed, things exposed in the sunlight. We have the Temperance card, another major arcana right next to the Sun, and of course the Hangman, major arcana. And Temperance is all about balance and patience. So it could have to do with this Hangman here, about looking in a different perspective, about balancing certain energies. We also have the Knave of Swords coming in with new information, new ideas, etc. So we're going to do some clarifiers on this, so we're going to go a little bit further. I hope everybody can see the cards. And then we're doing the advice to tarot is not to become wrapped up in one's own mind. The Eight of Swords is like braces on the brains, telling ourselves that we can't do it, we're not good enough. We keep ourselves in a really bad holding pattern. And I think that's what the Hangman is saying, is that you have to look at things in a different perspective. You don't want to be caught up in this self-doubt, etc. That things aren't going right. Get out of that mindset. It's a bad mindset to be in. You have information coming forward, or at least information is trying to come forward, and I think it will be new deals, new communication. You have the Emperor right here too. Interesting, because the Emperor could be institutions. If it's a person, it could also be a person who does things by the books. A little slower energy, could be authoritarian. Authoritarian could also be a person who's manifesting, like becoming that Emperor energy, becoming who you are, standing in your own power. And that may be what the universe is telling us now, that you have to sort of stand in your own power. It is a slower moving energy. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, is waiting for your harvest, waiting for things to come to fruition. But I think what it's saying here is that new information is coming in, new deals are coming in. It's telling you to be the Emperor, to be more. The Empress is more about a feminine energy, about more like it's another balanced, beautiful, abundant energy. But with the Emperor, it's more masculine. It's like we got to do this my way now, because I'm not standing for anything less. And that's what it's trying to tell you, is that you need to be the Emperor now. You need to be back in your own power. So, because whenever this thing hasn't come to fruition yet, you're like, it's time. I'm done with this. Like I need to get this going. Your future cards, we have the expansion card of Three of Wands here. The wish fulfillment card. We also have the Nine of Pentacles, which I love. It's about standing in your own power and about abundance. And so it's also interesting too that it's right underneath the Emperor, again, about standing in your own power. And that's what the Emperor does. He stands in his own power. And I think that, again, with the temperance of the energy here, is balancing that energy, balance there, to become this person, to become these two people. And then you have the Devil here. Now, the Devil could be your own self-sabotage. Could be someone playing the devil who doesn't have your interests at heart. Could be avarice, greed, definitely. Still more future of it, and I don't like that that's sitting in the future, trust me. People who don't have your back, people who are trying to deceive you. If this could also be addictions, or if you're trying to self-sabotage yourself, that would be in addictions and things like that. Lust, greed. Not the greatest of cards on this kind of point. We're going to get clarifiers and let some in, because you have the Nine of Pentacles here and the wish fulfillment. You're standing in your own abundance, standing firm, and like you got to be the Emperor and stand firm. Let's do some clarifiers, shall we? I want to find a little bit more about the past, what's going on, because there was a victory here. And maybe I'm thinking this victory was more of an internal victory because of the Four of Swords. Like you made up your mind to go forward. You're changing your energy. You're stepping back into your power, and you're becoming the Emperor, or you should be becoming the Emperor. And I think you will, because you have the Nine of Pentacles sitting right below it. So let's get a clarifier for the Four of Swords, please. Okay, we have the Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune is changing. So yeah, I think that's what this is about. So this, what was before, you've had to reflect about, but the Wheel of Karma is changing into your favor. Can I have a clarifier for the Sword, Knight of Swords, please? Knight of Swords. Clarification for the Knight of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. Finances, stability. Yeah, new information coming in to make yourself more financial stable. And you have the Knight of Cups here. So yeah, I'm going to say that this seems to me more of an internal thing that happened to give you this victory. Like you've decided, and when that wheel turned, that's when you have to become the Emperor. When you need to stand back in your power, and that is a victory unto itself, because no one's going to push you around now. So let's see what happens, because you got the ideas. If you're thinking clearly, that's the swords, and then you got the emotional cups coming in, so it's emotional, a new emotional fulfillment. So you're getting this under wraps. You're fixating on it. You're getting it new. It's not quite the king or queen of swords, nor is it the king or queen of cups, but you've gotten there. Like that turn to where it's the knights now, is that you're coming into a whole new victory onto yourself. So I love to see this. Can I get a clarification on the hangman? And I think this is about a different perspective that you need to look at things. Can I get a clarification on the hangman, please? The world. So new endings and beginnings. Lovely card, especially right underneath the wheel. Because even time the wheel of karma is moving in your favor. New endings and beginnings. It's all about new endings and beginnings, and I love to see the world card here. So yeah, it's about you switching. You're switching your perspective now. That is the victory. Switching your perspective, which brings a whole new beginning and a whole new vision, basically, to everything. And you've got the Sun card, which is our card, which is the strength and the love, the abundance. It's like the universe saying, "Yeah, we got you on this. Like, we're here for you." And the Temperance is about patience and balance. But let's get it clarified. I'm going to get a little bit more clarified for the Temperance card, please. Okay. Yeah, Six of Swords, moving away what doesn't serve. So it's saying balance your energies and have patience, because you are moving to calmer waters. You are moving to calmer waters, which is great, but be patient about it. It does take time. So that wheel of karma doesn't move like it moves. Can move pretty slowly sometimes. So can we get a clarification on the Knave of Swords, please? Knave of Swords, clarification. We have the Emperor again. I mean, hello. Yeah, it's like your new ideas, and especially it's like you need to go into this Emperor mode with the new information that's given to you. You need to stand in your own power. And, a Leo standing in his own power, we are king of the jungle. So it's a beautiful thing to see. And it's reminding you here to stand in your power, because you are moving away from this. You just need to stand strong. Whatever's been going on, you need to stand strong. So I want to get a clarification on the Seven of Pentacles. I'm pretty sure it's just about getting what we want, stop waiting, and we're ready to go. But can I have a clarification on the Seven of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles, feeling left out. Yeah, feeling a lack of. It's time. It's like we're done with this sort of feeling of lack. Seven of Pentacles, we're done with this lack. It's like, no, we got to get over this. Got to get over it. Okay, so can I have a clarifier on the Devil, please? Clarifier on the Devil. Clarifier on the Devil. Knight of Cups. New emotional beginnings. New emotional offerings. Yeah. I don't think this Devil is you. I think it's somebody else. And I'm going to get another clarifier on this too, on this Devil. Another clarifier on the Devil and the Knight of Cups, please. Can I have another clarifier on the Devil and the Knight of Cups? Tower. Yeah, I think it's a new emotional offering. I think there's going to be a Tower moment. And I don't think it's going to be necessarily our Tower moment. We're going to stand in our power. I think what's happening, hopefully you can see the cards. I'm sorry if you can't. The Tower moment here. It looks like we're going to be offering a new emotional offering. That's going to be happening. Once we stand in our power for whatever's going on here with the Devil, I think this Devil is another person or entity. And I think we wind up having victory over it. We bring the Tower to them, basically. We're, as I like to say, hitting the nuclear button. So let's get us some clarification on the Three of Wands, please. Three of Wands, some clarification on the Three of Wands. Here's the 3 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Did the 5 of Wands come out before? I don't. No, 6 of Wands came out. The 5 of Wands is conflict. So there may be an expansion of conflict. Yeah. But you see, you made the decision to do something, and the 3 of Wands is manifesting, and it looks like it's manifesting some conflict, but I think that's bringing it to the devil. Let's get another clarifier. Magician. Yeah. All right. So what's happening, there you can see the cards, in the future, it's like we're making this decision. We've made this decision in watching the expansion that unfortunately we have a conflict on our hands. But we're being the magician, and we're going to make it work for us, because we're bringing that tower moment to the devil, whoever the devil is, whatever the devil is, because it is part of our wish fulfillment, and we're going to be standing in our own power, and obviously making our money as well. So this tower moment for whoever is not going to be very pleasant for them, but well. All right, so let's get a final outcome. Can we get a final outcome? Final outcome for Leo. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Celebration. Queen of Cups, having our emotions, capped. When we have our emotions balanced, we make logical decisions. We're not taken down by our emotions. And Justice, seeking truth. Could be balancing, seeking truth, balancing our emotions, or balancing things, looking for balance in our life. Could also be actions have repercussions, so that's one thing. And we have the Death card, which is change, and right next to the World, which is, again, endings and beginnings. Something is ending, a new thing is starting. And then we have the Strength card, which is our card. So we have the ability to do this. Whatever tower moment it looks like that we're bringing forward, we will be the magicians, and this will work in our favor. We have the Strength card. But we are bringing a new ending and beginning to something that was no doubt well overdue. And we're seeking the truth. Need celebration, seeking the truth. Seeking justice, basically. Just seeking justice. Can I get a clarifier on the Justice card, please? Can I just clarify on the Justice? 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it was about money, about someone holding on to money, or feeling a lack of. We're looking for the justice for this. This devil may have been something obviously to do with finances, somebody not having your back. Somebody obviously doesn't always have to do with money somewhere around there. It's either money or love, one or the other, right? But this one happens to be monetary. So it looks like we're going to be celebrating, that's for sure. We have the strength to begin this, end this, and begin something anew. We have a lot of endings and beginnings here. We have the Strength cards, we have the Sun, standing in our own power, and it looks like the devil's going down. The devil is going down, people. So, Leo, I hope you enjoy this. This does look like a good change of events. It looks like once we made that decision to move on internally with new ideas and new inspiration for ourselves, that we had our own private victory. And that was meant the world, because now we can continue onward, looking at different sources, and move away from whatever's plaguing us, standing in our own power. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I don't know about you, but I'm like, it's about time. It's about time. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Check out the weeklies. And again, if you need a reading, it's in the About section.